Welcome to another video about 7 Rebirth, and let's speak a little bit about the Infinite Tower because I was able to complete floor 140, so I decided that each floor 10 I'm going to kinda cover it and provide my overview and guidances, whatever it might be the reason. Anyways, so quite honestly, in comparison to floor 130, yeah, as you can see, the team composition here, I had a feeling that 140 is a little bit of a joke. The only issue here I might have had with this character like Nox because of the death effect, but even them I was able to decide kinda fast without any issues. The whole idea that here, for example, we're able to get ourselves a ticket with a certain chance to get a legendary plus character or just regular legendary character, let's say. And again, I am speaking always about it. Progressing here is going to help a lot because you are able to get yourself quite a lot of legendaries. For example, the next stage, which is going to be 150, is going to be guaranteed legendary plus character. After that is going to be floor 160 with just a regular legendary character. So it's a lot of legendaries. These are like dupes or maybe new characters for you, and progressing here obviously is going to help you with progression of your account kind of a lot. The most important part, and which stage you need to try to reach as soon as you can, here for example again legendary plus, are going to be floors. Well, 190 isn't really that important because you're just going to receive yourself one of the 7 Knights ticket. Yeah, one of 7 Knights characters, I mean. But really important here is going to be floor 200 because basically here you're going to receive yourself one character from 7 Knights of Old, which are still kind of strong and they might be helpful in a lot of content. For example, I've seen quite a lot of people already using them in arena, in guild wars, and they're kinda annoying, not gonna lie. But it's not the main topic of this video. We're going to talk specifically about the strategy and the team that I was using. So again, the main struggle that you might see here going to be about the silence effects, but they're not that annoying because anyways characters are able to act, just you won't be able to use skills. The death stacks might be kinda problematic, but you can solve them pretty much easy. The speed isn't that high. I can show you the team from floor 140, but I'm going to floor the next one just to provide the team composition, which you might be already familiar with because I explained how they're actually strong, and I mean really strong. Like the mage team here is just working perfectly without any questions. Velika is just doing great. She's really helpful for the Infinite Tower. I now have no idea how to progress further without her, without the mage composition anyways. Yeah, so the main aspect is about her basic attacks. Nothing else really matters that much. Her AoEs are nice. They're not going to deal a lot of damage, but because we have Mercury who is going to provide the magic reflux, as I already been mentioning, just OP and broken, and even her damage output is just crazy. For the stats overall, they're all the same as usual. Like you can see the assassin set for Yunhee, the spell we were set for Mercury, and still I didn't change him, so yeah, I mean I will eventually one day, but not right now. For Velika, I was using her with the Gatekeeper set just to give her survivability, and that's all she needs. And here I decided to use Lina because I don't really need to revive anyone, nobody is going to really die. So she's going to provide healing, but most importantly she's going at T2 give me crit damage additionally 34%. She's going to heal from her basic attacks, and in case if I'm going to have stacks from the death effects, Lucy, helpful, healing, removing the buffs, that's all we need. With the defensive set. Now let's have a look at the run at the battle on its own. So we're starting from the very beginning, using first skill from Yunhee, and almost everyone is nuked. She's even, I mean, she's T0 for me, not even close. Yeah, so here I decided not to spend the second skill from Yunhee, I'm just using skill from Velika. Now we're activating skill from Merkur for the second stage, kinda helpful, and using his stun skill, just with a certain chance he might stun some opponents, he might not, but also he is going to kinda trigger the reflux effect as well. Yep, using skill from Yunhee, this removing quite some opponents. About Nox, actually a little bit of annoying moment is that he is becoming kinda resistant to all type of damages for like 2 turns, I believe. So it might be kinda useful to have here a character who is going to remove buffs, for example. Among them we might think about Biscuit as a primary example. There are quite a lot of other characters which are able to remove, I just don't remember from the top of my head from rare characters. But there is also Miho, which I believe not many decided to invest into her, and I'm not sure that it's available from the very beginning. Maybe she's reducing cooldowns for sure, but I believe she's removing buffs at T2 only. So anyways, yeah, we're getting to the last stage, and again our cooldowns are ready because of Velika. This helps a lot. We're activating Magic Reflux, we're trying to stun some opponents, and some of them are stunned. 3 out of 5, nice. We got silence effect on Yunhee, but still we have Velika, who is able to act here without any questions, using her skills, triggering the reflux debuff, let's say, and it's working pretty much simple. Removing the death stack from Yunhee and also the silence effect, and we're almost full on HP, like without any issues whatsoever, no questions. Yeah, sleep effect is also working on opponents, so it helps as well. I wanted to say something, but I kinda forgot what I wanted to say. Yeah, with the second skill, Merkur is able to provide actually shields like barrier to all mages in the team, which is kinda nice addition. But here is the run. There is nothing extraordinary, fairly easy without any questions, just amazing performance, great characters, and Merkur with his reflux, this is insane. Really just unbelievable how much damage you are able to get from this composition, especially in long-term battles. I remember now what I want to say, like a small tip suggestion, just because you have characters which are going to provide silence effect, yeah, this may cancel certain skills that you're applying, so it's going to be helpful to plan some skills like in advance and bring them in order. But there's again nothing extraordinary really. Anyways, I got the ticket, so we're going to use it and we're going to see what kind of character we're going to receive. Today I actually got myself Kyle, so I'm going to upgrade him to T1. If it's going to be him, which I believe isn't going to be really the case, but who knows, it's going to be really nice. No way. No way. No way. How is this happening? Why am I getting him once again? It's like he's T1. Nah, this is annoying. This is really annoying, unfortunately. Well, I guess it is what it is. Actually, I saw an interesting team composition with the Rook, and he is kinda a nuker. Overall, interesting character, not gonna lie, but that was a weird one. It was like a freaking tanky composition, with the Rook being like a main DPS there. Due to his skill, he was just nuking all of my characters one by one, and I wasn't able to deal any damage because he kinda defeated first my DPS, then the second one, and it was just a GG, literally. Anyways, hope this is going to be helpful, you enjoyed this video, thanks for watching, and see you guys in the next one. Take care.